So I have to make another video today to address this again because YouTube removed my last video for hateful conduct because I put Sora's business card directly in my pocket instead of into a business card holder. Well, I guess he reported it. And just add that to the list of things the Japanese have done to me lately, as well as the eggs. But for those of you who don't know what happened, check this out.
Rasengan!
Yeah, he said
It's somebody
Rasengan.
everybody knows on my channel, at least. So, it's not like Salvador or anything. Like, he's an actual YouTuber, and yeah, on my.
Oh, it's not like Salvador or anything. It's actual YouTuber. But it's not like Salvador, it's an actual YouTuber. Let me tell you what I'm going to do to you, Sora, to let you know that this kind of disrespect, I just don't let it slide. Okay? I'm a man. Did you ever see the Jet Li movie, Kung Fu Cult Master? Also released in the West as Lord of Wu-Tang. That's where the Wu-Tang Clan got their name. But it was released under several different titles. The Evil Sect was one release. But it's based on the famous Chinese novel series, The Heavenly Sword and the Dragon Slaying Saber, or the Yiten Sword and the Toulong Saber. Well, in this movie, as you know, Jet Li is hit with the Jinx Palm when he was a child. And it cancels his kung fu, and he has no internal warmth. And he suffers from coldness. And his master, Sammo Hung, has to pass him his energy for him to survive. But he can't learn any kung fu at all because of his lack of internal chi power. In Japan, chi means blood, and then they call the real energy, they call it ki. But in China, it's chi. And that's where your Rasengan comes from. If you do a real one, not like this guy. Like an actual Rasenganer. Haha. Oh, I'm not an actual YouTuber? Well, you're not an actual Rasengan Kung Fu master! Ugh! Anyway, back to the story. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit you with the Jinx Palm. And there'll be a poison palm print on you. And you won't be able to do Kung Fu anymore. And when Sammo Hung, Sammo means 3 hairs. It was his nickname because it was like a cartoon character that was 3-haired that had 3 hairs, and then they applied that to Sammo Hung. But then Sammo Hung was famous for walking around in the 80s with a cell phone in Hong Kong, so they called the cell phone, a nickname for a cell phone was a Sammo. So add that to the list of the many things that you don't know, such as how not to disrespect an important actual YouTuber. Well, anyway, after I hit you with the Jinx Palm, Sammo Hung's going to say, oh, my dickie erects every morning, and yours won't. And the only way that you'll ever be able to learn Kung Fu is if you fall off a cliff. And then, evil Kung Fu master who is trapped in a boulder will have to teach you great solar stance. And you'll pretend that you don't want him to, and he thinks he's getting revenge against your master by teaching you the Kung Fu, but you really do want him to. But then in the Amazon show that's new, a version of the same book, but it's a much expanded series, he falls off a cliff, and he's trapped there, and he finds some kind of a Sasquatch monster Yeti, and he does surgery on the creature and finds in his abdomen that someone has left a scroll, and that is how he learns the Great Solar Stance. But you won't be able to do any of that! None of it! But the Amazon show is pretty good, and it has a really good theme song when it comes on. It's like, way, way, young don't do. It's really pretty, you know. Unlike certain other people who I won't name, who are not pretty, and they're ugly, and their face looks like a poo-poo monster. And that's you.